Have you ever paused and asked yourself, why am I here? What's the point of any of this? This question has haunted humanity since the dawn of time. And when we try to answer it, we're left grasping at straws. Where did we come from? Where are we going? These aren't just questions, they're the foundation of our search for meaning. But what if the truth is unsettling? What if there is no meaning? What if life is nothing? Welcome to the world of nihilism, the belief in nothing. What is nihilism? Nihilism is the philosophy that life has no inherent meaning, value, or purpose. All actions, emotions, and beliefs are seen as insignificant. It's not pessimism or cynicism, it's the stark belief that meaning itself is a human construct. The word nihilism comes from the Latin nihil, meaning nothing. For nihilists, everything, from joy and suffering to love and hate, is fundamentally meaningless. But how does one arrive at this conclusion? The journey to nihilism. It often starts with one tiny, yet powerful, word, why. Why do we believe what we believe? Why do we follow certain traditions or values? Where do these ideas come from? Start asking why about everything you hold dear, and eventually, you'll hit a wall, a place where there are no answers. For nihilists, that wall reveals a sobering truth: there is no ultimate answer. Life just is. Philosopher Alan Watts captured this stark reality perfectly. End quote. Life is nothing more than a trip from the maternity ward to the crematorium. End quote. Nihilism versus other philosophies. Nihilism is often confused with pessimism, cynicism, or apathy. But these are distinct ideas. Pessimists believe life is full of suffering and bad outcomes. But they still acknowledge the existence of good and bad. Cynics think humans are selfish and self-serving. Yet, they believe in the idea of good, even if they think it's unattainable. Apathetic individuals might believe in meaning but simply don't care about it. Nihilists, however, reject it all. Good, evil, meaning, purpose, none of it exists. These concepts are human inventions, not universal truths. Imagine the classic metaphor of a glass of water. Optimists see the glass as half full. Pessimists see it as half empty. Nihilists? They say the glass doesn't matter. Full or empty, it's all irrelevant because we'll die anyway. The emotional weight of nihilism. Let's pause for a moment and think, if life truly has no meaning, what does that mean for us? Imagine every scientific breakthrough, every act of kindness, every struggle and triumph, all reduced to a fleeting blip in the cosmos. The existential horror of this realization can be overwhelming. But why do we cling to meaning in the first place? Perhaps it's because we fear the chaos and uncertainty that comes with accepting life's meaninglessness. Types of nihilism. Nihilism isn't one size fits all. Over time, it has evolved into different branches. Existential nihilism. This is the most common type. It asserts that life, the universe, and everything within it are devoid of meaning or value. Moral nihilism. Moral nihilists reject the idea of universal moral truths. To them, concepts like right and wrong are societal constructs, not absolute values. Political nihilism. Political nihilists believe that all current political, social, and religious systems must be destroyed for humanity to move forward. The paradox of nihilism. Here's an interesting thought: if nihilists believe in nothing, isn't that itself a belief? This paradox challenges the foundation of nihilism. After all, believing in nothing still gives nothing a form of meaning. This contradiction is why nihilism can feel both liberating and maddening. Nietzsche's perspective: the danger and opportunity of nihilism. One of nihilism's most famous critics and advocates was philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. He declared, "God is dead, not as a literal statement but as a metaphor for the decline of traditional values and religion." Nietzsche warned that nihilism could lead to despair. But he also saw it as an opportunity, a chance to create our own values and meaning. To Nietzsche, the absence of universal meaning wasn't an end but a new beginning. The modern appeal of nihilism. In today's world, nihilism resonates with many. Why? The rapid pace of change, the collapse of traditional institutions, and the overwhelming flood of information have left people questioning everything. For some, nihilism provides a brutally honest answer to life's uncertainties. Consider the story of a Reddit user asked if they would save their pet or a stranger. They chose their pet. When questioned why a human life wasn't more valuable, they simply asked, "Why do you think it is?" This refusal to accept traditional moral hierarchies is at the heart of modern nihilism. Coping with nihilism, finding freedom in meaninglessness. For many, nihilism is terrifying. If nothing matters, why bother doing anything? But here's another perspective: if nothing matters, then you are free to decide what matters to you. Nihilism doesn't have to lead to despair. It can be a gateway to self-discovery and personal freedom. Without the weight of universal meaning, you can create your own purpose, values, and path in life. As philosopher Albert Camus suggested, the key is to confront the absurdity of life with courage. Instead of succumbing to despair, embrace the chaos and create your own meaning. Conclusion: beyond nothingness. Nihilism forces us to face life's most uncomfortable truths. It strips away illusions, leaving us to grapple with the void. But in that void lies an opportunity, a chance to build a life not bound by imposed meanings but shaped by our own choices. So, what will you do with this realization? Will you let the void consume you, or will you use it as a blank canvas to paint your own purpose? In the end, the question is not, what is the meaning of life? It is, what meaning will you create?